Right, I was for Nyamia Domo Yasan so up at Ohio Sports GHL YouTube and again. This is your usual back to back to back to back. Mene Ghana for my favorite Biggie. I didn't Betiana. Some man feel you. But you say, a man member, a member dear, but man feel you do pa. Biggie. Nyamashi.
Namiadum.
Yamon Commander and Yamobo Boncomo. But Yamiad my walk up draw no. The main way to my so hasi.
Okay.
See the best will walk up will be of course a bay way to my idea. Mom say Lionel Messi, Echusu countries are we free rate or Beji World Cup.
Or Bogana Kawana.
Ghana World Cup.
Or Mogana and Kawan.
Then I say cry Ubo game cry now the Ghana Beji World Cup cry said.
Oh,
Messi favorite Spain, France, England, Brazil, Germany. We besides Argentina, other favorites.
Okay.
Spain, France, England, Brazil, Germany. Yeah. What's in Conform? I don't know. Messi and for Portugal. And also the moment, and it's a Portugal favorite.
Yes, if you are looking at Portugal team, no quality or mukita ball or mobile kwaku, picky favorites and now. Say I know Messi ball Germany can. And between Germany and Portugal, looking at the quality of players, any born ankasano. Me, Obin to me convince me that Germany been winning the World Cup than Portugal. Debbie, won't even convince me. Not at all. So my bit is Germany. Been winning the World Cup than Portugal. If you are the only difference, and I say Germany had the World Cup and paying baby
experience.
It's the tournament experience. But in terms of quality, any team performance, yeah, Portugal was sure to change German national team. But said the okay, Lionel Messi who say my favorite World Cup. No, I mean, no problem. But I am sure that people are going to read meanings into it. Say, well, boy, Cristiano Ronaldo in the Portugal, and then also the Beman Common there. It will bring another form of conversation, and then the Beman PBI come.
Well, say, John, now, if I John, Mammy had it, name care stories, no cry. Biggie, inti, Yenny Ghana, pot 4. War Biggie, so what's sha countries been out of Ghana. Pot 1 be wine, pot 2 be wine, pot 3 be wine.
Okay, into Medicare Ghana na me trade the
into pot 1 be fan wine and the Diama Ghana.
Okay. So apart from Europeans, so no teams from the same confederation to me.
But wine.
Okay. Mame, Ghana. Pot 1. United States, Mexico, Canada. Canada, Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Canada. Okay.
Aye.
And then I move you.
Host nation say you can come by Papa Nada.
Me pam cho nyame aduma ye draw no a. Host nations na be ma special balls. Mexico ebe green ball A1. Canada ebe red ball B1. And USA ebe blue ball D1. And so mono ebe special balls e di amom. Pacho kan to our some no.
O say Mexico dey the blue ball.
Green.
They ain't be blue no.
And they also blue bia blue ye USA.
Okay.
And no on be called D1.
Where that's my tell baby than tina me. Tina me
you have no hole.
Sure.
Blue ball. Because blue ball na ama wakai wasembio.
Na me kata asa my sister word no baby da.
Okay.
I me say dan kai baby cry me tell.
Ball blue.
They be end no what.
Na blue balls when you be ana when you be that.
Minimum the corner ma anja me say my tell word no baby.
What say now omo kan den na what say?
Me say den tie asa na me twam the twam aso.
Sa. Tu ni ma de kro.
Debi.
Woni ma de kro.
Debi.
Obese hu ade kro.
O minya yank me hu.
Next time be right ba na ya chechiro match. Why? Yen twa ya.
Not on boss ana.
Onu aba obechirim. Onu aba obechirim. Inti nyame adom a ye be but na wo chusu. FIFA for na say omu wi a the following day no the date ni time na they be come their mind. But let's see. Big into also be for Canada ma Ghana.
Canada dey aka Ghana dey no. Ba ko fi be biem kakra ma.
Ko fi biem na sa. Wo dey bie full
me yi Canada airport 1 e dey aka Blackstars port 2 Okubi dem better Ghana qualify ni che tournament ni mu.
So be fa wine na dia ma Ghana.
Port 2 no.
Switzerland they say be show. Ana usuru.
Me Iran.
Hey, ko I ke be top group no.
Ejina me dem better Ghana qualify.
Okay, and then port 3.
Dia me pe. Yes, port 2 ni me Iran. Na port 3. I was saying now big match back could be born. I said match.
Na port 3 why?
Say
Norway
or Holland.
Aye. Norway so betimi abase no betimi akọ group mu.
Aye, na me the Holland.
Possible power.
Yes.
Iti group ben na be difficult group for Ghana.
Difficult? Probably Argentina. Croatia.
Argentina, Japan, Croatia they be show. Japan na yintimi no mommo.
They be Croatia.
Oh, Croatia they be show.
Japan at the tournament. Me sure say e be as easy as your number friendly match that you.
Croatia there. Me port 2 no ankasa no. Country a yintimi hye omo. Ye omo yintimi no omo body fine. Colombia say ombe high, ombe high. But Switzerland e be show omo, Japan. Iran e be share, South Korea e be show omo. Ecuador e be show omo, Austria.
What picture?
No, e be show omo.
What picture Blackstars 2010 to 2006?
Oh, big. See the entire make us say Ghana players no do World Cup. Omu ku omu hu brutal.
2022 ye ku ye ho anye.
Any dey say okay, anyway, and they say wa onim dey.
Omu aso na ekoyi.
No, but group honestly.
En Sakuria ide tell me ya na ekoyi.
Me pese me hu Ghana Argentina.
Sama achele te minya nka.
Ya pa Argentina che.
Na me pese me nuanom di nkan ko Canada.
Oh, say
na me pe host Canada.
Ebetimi abase ebia ye fa Argentina na omakwachi date na ba na Argentina akwa Canada so say ni nyina so e possible. What I say? Because Biggie Blackstars bo Argentina che o. Like me cramming
kai say
you know we want to
Africa the import our budget
Nigeria. Exactly. Inti ye per se you have a feel
Kenya black
with Kenya Argentina
and more Argentina be a Spain be
sir
because many feel me said that so about black
Argentina who bad Blackstars place no crown omotes ye ni Argentina e ba omani beji brutal omuni say ombe share there but endi je beji ne so omuni Messi beji na park so abo
bakoko am also looking at
hey now waka Benjamin Asari what they just picture
no was saving Messi free kick na Benjamin Asari saving Messi free kick
master Benjamin Asari
Fernandez abortion na Benjamin Asari
we un say
Kenya bad Kenya bad
na Messi no ko owo free kick no Benjamin no usuro
na Messi ne Salisu
we be do Messi oba fifi what dey some twa no pa na masa game no be dey pa nka o masa mon fa Argentina mayen yan kwachi ye pa Argentina
me so me hwe ye Blackstars no
shani de on be share
ye team se mu oden kakra kwaku ye be bre o
tie
ye Blackstars no wo gidie wo
say no port 1 for no Kofi Bra port 1 me hwe host for ni nyina ye be share omo de omo nyaade Spain, Argentina, France, England, Brazil, Portugal, Netherlands, Germany. On be sharing Belgium de betimi show. Yeah. Inti port 1 no, omo e betimi show omo e Belgium, Canada, Mexico, USA. In California de on be share but empire ho. What dey Ghana hwe emphasis Ghana ne France. Na Mbappe. Ono Mbappe na o te Spain won o ye no chokro no. As Ghana, any Argentina and France, Spain is say, you met me say, to Sango for no, or your nine crank cabo nibi. But just a bomb pie, my Benjamin Asari, so Benjamin, so catch a bomb pie, go question Argentina, moi, near first game, or here, news in Ghana, I guess almost a goalkeeper. Ghana for the first game was our question, Ghana Argentina first game, no more bowl to why when you pressure baby soon in some kids, but it's all good. It's Yamia Duma, draw no, you very would you maybe breathe. And then yes, I call Barcelona for training grounds. We'll cost strapless and no more did in Comma, fan, or journal television, or so, or you on a just senior man, Barcelona, Lami Yamal, and so a bon comma crack. What you say?
To no fupa.
Are
On Casancheno.
are say baby in here?
And Nema de Bibliati. Nemo Mechem. Nemo Marias will be in our perfect. So you're Barcelona star boy. And this you're surrounded with a lot of controversies.
Oh, baby in here.
You who Zavimon, you who Iniesta, you who Lionel Messi. Young who sa any money baby. Or more you who sa any free or more. Or more in Naswan check. Ronaldinho was a typical example. It was the same Barcelona. Nti onto akoda for because kwaku born in Iniesta mobile boy during that era and the mind Iniesta mo born ye bibi Iniesta be play Barcelona na born na Pedri mo born na ya jeje omo so no o man Iniesta o ba bia o
no crap
nti Ebian ko be play Barcelona na Ebi Mpon ko na the star man of the Barcelona team but Iniesta was very quiet, was humble. You hardly heard stories about Iniesta I wa bonten.
Yeah.
And me jitum say ewiase obi an said you sit here. Obi antimi nye say Iniesta. Na emum ye nam wiase na ye koba no. Life in itself a teacher. Etu papa bi wo nua ho na wafa. Na wo de aka wa brabo ho na de anya wo ho no de asesa. Nti Iniesta mfa na brabo. Kwan of us so ye successful. Eye consistent e wo Barcelona. Mfa ntu nkwada na fo. Enkankan la mi yama. Me kankan la mi yama because koku debi. Me focus is on Lamine Yamal because a dominant Sadioson taklache. Ono na the face of the Barcelona team. Nipa nyaya nanka watiato. A lot of people mpaya omo bone say you bet da sorry na Lamine Yamal mode monate kona enye biem.
No correct.
It is uye obi a nipa dodo na ani da so. E we club like Barcelona mu a. Ete say we ye niema bi e beboa na preserve wache ama ani je na omo pene da nyina watade ama omo. Enu ti na make say me focus na ye ono because he is the face of the Barcelona team.
Well, and the good news I want to say, Femi Lopez, why you training? Frankie de Jong and so are you training? They just say good news. But just like we've told you, Real Madrid, Trent MSC game against Celta Vigo, Manchester City, Deportivo Alaves, Sevilla, Real Betis, Atletico Madrid, Afe, Levante, Monaco, Villarreal, Benfica, Rayo Vallecano. Also, Eddie, I don't know. And the Premiership Player of the Month for November. Nominees, you know, Harvey Barnes, a quano former brutal.
This man to a Bob
or Bob, Player of the Month, November. Karen Disbury Hall, Ekahobi, Jeremy Doku, Bruno Fernandes, Morgan Gibbs White, Reece James, Declan Rice, Igor Thiago. We go back to Sudiana, young for Fabiana.
Kwaku. Remember the enemy between Doku and Declan Rice.
Sir.
Yes. Have you been a bobo?
Have you a bobolo?
A bobo pa. Even one player was surprised me pay Disbury Hall.
And Disbury is also bobo.
There's been a lot of improvement in this game. Was surprised me.
He's playing very well.
But I feel say the rise of Jeremy Doku no. Bola or Bosesia. Anyhow good and consistent at Declan Rice. Aye. But with this season, Declan so far is my best player at Arsenal.
Oh, yeah, true.
Very consistent at the top level. He gives you grade A performance almost every game.
Well, you've not mentioned Reece James. He's also part of the...
Reece James has played very well.
Yeah.
But on would say when you are comparing two things.
Yeah, I get you.
Two or more
things,
they will choose.
Yeah.
And see, maybe there, a bit between a Declan Rice.
I didn't be sure Madrid so player of the month way in November Premiership. But Manchester United player of the month for November. Akodiama Matisse Delete. But only listed Bruno Fernandes for list to him.
said the Manchester United in penny for and the supporters. It won't different from what the people in the Premier League saw.
Very well. Very well. Real Madrid for so player of the month for November. Yeah, no so. Madrid player of the month for November. Thibaut Courtois, Eder Militao, Arda Güler, Vinicius Junior, Kylian Mbappe. Almost yes, choose to player of the month for November. Manager of the month Premier League. Any Mikel Arteta, Unai Emery, Pep Guardiola, Fabian Hassler, Enzo Maresca, and Marco Silva. Oh, open anyway, let's move on. And now on Madrid, and let's go Bilbao game or my boy. Biggie. I'm still supporters to be could La Liga for European investigations say Omo Babe Sadia no. Shadia Cameroon striker Vincent Abubakar Kasembi ka
efa de okan na ho na
Derby.
Na supporters no why no mudidi na tem.
Players no. Say be COVID vini the OJ more. Vinicius Junior OJ more.
Me one of those scenes and na me sure say they be catch attention. The game against Bilbao. Na Madrid dey ball corner kick. Corner kick no more born. Vinicius on the most of the time team be ball corner kick and na player be akwa so kwaje pass.
Yeah.
Vinicius gina hono nyina na omudi na tem.
No bro.
Yeah. No omudi na tem. Your stance ni ma na wasere. No awusulity no resta no na supporters na sorry no mo to omo nsane ade. There were video evidence because I was watching the game.
Yeah.
And I saw that it was clear, it was glaring in open no you to yes. And these things kwaku are they ever going to stop? I think say bad things say sanema we be jai because ye preachy says say sanema be say twam. Especially racism and sanema niema ni nyina. But then again, when you are causing someone pain, the parents who feel that the best way on us to cause you pain. So be can say my
yeah.
Vinicius enye boni bia e ball no kwa akobo. Players enye boni bia ball no mo kwa akobo. But ball na wo kobo na wo shama supporters eni age no. You are causing another supporter pain. And quite unfortunate say even at that level supporters need to do na nya understanding no. In the other part of the world, we always talk about education. Educated supporters, no. Educated supporters, no. But in their part of the world, me sure say education na koso sa. I was saying this time on matter stage, you know. But they are still there. And see, me feel say federations and other associations, you know. And check on what this idea we be so. Say hefty fines. And on the money pe deter others from doing that. Say stadium bans. Because me carry say in England.
Ya chinko for so still omgusu ye de omoyo.
Sure kwaku esun timi ntwa. But the better so kaka. Because me carry say Manchester United and Manchester City. Years back, a fan be our talk when about Ferdinand the Moma. He's banned forever. They want to be measurable with he had be. So what I say? Sa fan no ya banning no forever. Probably someone who loves football so much. Ever get one who say, hey, me nia sama sikoko ye bi no. Ya banning na want to be in stadium forever. Enti akoba se chena bi mebu futa sen mpo a me nkonko to kwen and I say object being nkonko bo player or park so because ye chemia ye be ban me forever. Ye obi on ma obeye. De be si bia nsi. But nipa do do na so di suro kakra be de ben e be ba. Enti entu ase na emu me be boa ate so.
Okay.
Enti me feel so om put measures bi ene niam bi aso twen bi emu odu na e den e was Spain ho na mo ante sa niam na so kakra kwaku.
Well, this conversation need to start big kakra. Chelsea, Enzo Maresca, they own you biggie. Chelsea from paying you for HM say, the targets for this season was not to lift the trophy. It was to be in the top 4 and get back to the Champions League once again because this season,
yeah.
So the target is the top 4. Almost they don't expect to say, and KB a bedroom may na Chelsea opposition to lift the trophy. A bar fine, I don't just say a bar, but the main target is for Chelsea to be in the Champions League. It is still Omo GD or Maresca, though Omo disappointed in the least results. But Omo feel say Chelsea still now Omo within range. Send you see air pen or no and one so far echo. Though Omo least because some feel say Arsenal team sankase no Omo that form to say the least boy. You see the idea they say and Chelsea for ball and Omo try the may be an a ball now to be fine. But a choir Omo so far so she has to be a crying serious or park so and now we kakra. But Chelsea within their target. Oh, extra value the ultimate and conforming targets. Rafi sound can a red card and no coach bino. And also cry once and be bree abasa. Coach say we are welcome to the Premiership. No, the man boy no. These are some of the things a bit toughen up.
He should prepare for the worst.
Yeah.
When you step into a new league, people don't know much about you.
Yeah.
And quite often ball, how you move around, how you do everything on the field. A lot of the defenders, a lot of the players don't know. But as time goes on, they get to know about you.
True.
Because of quality now, we're done at the league. I'm going to show videos. I'm going to show matches. Coaches at the reference point when they are talking about players, I'm skillful. Players, I'm born kita. Players, I'm born ball. In the Chelsea, team, you are one of the key players. I'm targeted because when they mark you out of the game, weaken the strength of the Chelsea attack. In the also share a lot of these things because. In Pennyforce, you can food, you are from on here, can for a chacha. Yeah, boy, about to say, Bo, a civil doing or about direct football. Now, obey a target and so man for. Because said you only born up as old Judino. Defend the being to team stop here, Stevie, or also the Wajin. No correct. It's on one home for the worst. Kwaku, the Chelsea situation, realistically, me, the minimum, no, I'm an Pennyforce, 100%.
Okay.
So kaya ye din komo we wahada. Emma me ka say. Emma Chelsea supporters no and raise expectations bebre.
Asam na wa kokan
because the supporters hopes, almost expectations, almost bibia were raised proud to the start of the season just because of the Club World Cup performance.
And no Chelsea problem
and no
Maresca problem
and ye bibia
Club World Cup.
And Makada. Se Maresca nanka se rezi ba na de amane ho a wanya careful a obebre
na say you no biggie Club World Cup no because Chelsea J Conference League Chelsea supporters now be say okay fine yan kwhwe say next season e be year Club World Cup
no mo mfa nka asem they felt it's a European tournaments and as a trophies ni nyina no ne ka che ni Conference League the Conference League even with the Europa League ko je krampa you find say onya because you were higher and they do Thursdays nothing to boy Europa almost your funu for the Champions League and the funu for say and then the funu for the bo unimbo anka obo Tuesday na Wednesday into the Europa now a the Champions League na chilimpo and yet that regarded now how much more the Conference League and you talk to supporters no mu nigidie bebre sa omo ankasa bebre sa hopes na nkoso bebre sa after winning the Conference League na emum omo ball Club World Cup ni wie they didn't just beat anybody. Omo beat Paris Saint-Germain. If you look at the kind of form na Paris Saint-Germain wom, ball na Paris Saint-Germain na ball throughout the season. And sana okwa Champions League Na Chelsea Shiano. Na Washano, the Champions League winner. It gives the Chelsea supporters that confidence. Once we've been able to beat the Champions League winner and beat him well. Chelsea and Shanike. Chelsea Sheni. It was Paris Saint-Germain's worst game. Make us say become part throughout the season.
Yeah, it's true.
And it was Chelsea's easiest game.
True.
In the Club World Cup tournament.
True.
And the supporters need to be in a trepoye. Because some say, the Oma ye. Oma team are European champions. Not just say you season, we beat me as Champions League. And I hope in the course room. But and so, say you bet Premier League, so you bet Champions League.
So Club World Cup, Didn't we all see positions where Chelsea needed an upgrade?
We did.
Because before the Club World Cup, not Chelsea supporters will be asked Chelsea got to defend Ambra. one experienced defender. And yes, I know Munyeka.
Chelsea here number 9.
Chelsea here number 9.
Yes.
And akwa we ebe hu bibi egu ye ni so aye hu hwe Joao Pedro.
Koku wan hu hwe.
Na de oye wo club World Cup enu na oye wo we.
Wa dada yen.
And on koto Liam Delap ba yesu so a munyo.
Koku na Liam Delap de. Se na Chelsea ni danoso e be ye me wanwan.
Hey, I don't know when in danoso. Omani danoso.
A young and inexperienced player wabo Premier League one season. One season no share 12 goals. O kwa ko fana de wani aba beto no so wo Chelsea number 9
because
no be above 2 seasons wa share 14 ba ko wa share 10 ba ko o se onya de na one season 12 and na obenya gidie woni
because omo feel say ultimi ball Ipswich City na ball no omo no better players be na if you're able to score 12 goals with such a team now about Chelsea they be creating chances na the amawa we assume say your goals will go up because at Chelsea, you get a lot of attacking midfielders behind you.
Sure.
So that was the assumption. Number 2, he knows the Chelsea players because on Chelsea players don't want to bobo Manchester City Academy. The sporting directors knows him. Enzo Maresca knows him. Inti Ebefa, that was the assumption. Inti Yama Nicholas Jackson enko because ya try ye unhui. And Joao Pedro no so abe kan ho a o kire se ampa obetimi ahye goals e wo club World Cup ni mo. But I agree say onmienu ba yi say aye downgrade anameboa.
Of course it is. For Joao Pedro krampo de mention am lemini kesi okwaku because Joao Pedro is not a number 9.
Yenim basa o ba na obebo 9 ye manify
Brighton obebo 9 another ni wo bekini ho. And at Chelsea obebo number 9 o share goals in the match supporters ni agidie. Say number 9 ya hwehwe kura akoda yi betimi aboaboa yen nti yemfa position dem ma no nti ene de la background bonus amfa de la betimi aye backup because yenya number 9 benya gidie woni mu but the omu benya gidie woni mu na nkasa no so performance na take off after having a very good and a bright start to the Premier League season. But then again you ask yourself say Chelsea penny for no say okofa Victor Osimhen ofa Harry Kane and now then buy offer Haaland and now then buy offer even Lautaro Martinez and now then buy Chelsea Bobo Konim and normal this kind of performance we can have a better argument or discussion. So the kind of form I name to womb and answer the performance I name to what China do with consistency over the years. Now at Tiaba from saying it there a being here critical attention. But my nu ya won srena ye nada ye hu. Liam Delap is giving us a typical Liam Delap performance. He was only extraordinary because no about Ipswich Town. Maybe at Ipswich Koku, me jitum said the quality of midfielders somebody supplies bema a new Chelsea there no. No crepa. But we shouldn't also forget. Say Ipswich aba benya striker ya started Premier League season, no more Premier League da. Now what shall see goals kaka. They are going to play almost every ball through him. He's going to be their focal point. But at Chelsea, is it the same? And yes, sir. Because Chelsea, there are a lot of star players up front. It's the attacking channels for Chelsea. It's all these things are factors. It's all for such a player. And it's all who say a prospect and a offer. Bibia bet me a yedebe SC.
Say no.
For Chelsea, if supporters, they may assure us they have to come to reality.
No, but I mean, say Maresca no. Maresca na. Say omudi good news. Biggie, cap. Hey, we, Oba. There were a lot of doubts.
Oh yeah,
including me. I doubted.
Me na me nyini ni o.
Metimiaka say, omo na omo je Maresca di pa no was the 2 sporting directors because omo na ko catch them penyifo say Paul shontimi ye adwuma.
Sure.
Penyifo ni be disagreed but and say Todd Bowley no oje 2 sporting directors need. What I say?
Yeah.
And omo di gidie ehye Enzo Maresca mo. Yemu bi die the only hope we had was the fact is only paper ye adwuma da. What I say? But clearly, Obaye no. Biggie, uwun insano. Onko chibi ohabo so mo ba keke. But way game will be our no or some be tactically.
Oh yes,
he's coaching.
Whoever says Maresca nyejuma or Chelsea be onyano kofa.
Maresca
is really working.
Yeah, ultimately say obi
He is really. Oh yeah. A Jumano to said he's been at the top for long.
Yeah.
As a Jumano was so watching.
Yeah.
He's really working, Kwaku, and you no doubt.
He's working.
It. But the entire makers as supporters should come to reality and say, no credit a back. Most of the Chelsea players are prospects. They are not refined products.
A lot of them.
They are prospects.
A lot of them are average too. That one.
Yes.
Average.
Refined products for Chelsea. A lot of them, Chelsea made them.
Of course.
Caicedo today, if you are talking about one of the best defensive midfielders, you will mention Caicedo.
Yeah.
But Caicedo over Chelsea, no. Don't know about ball.
Very prospect.
Brighton. But this level, our attaining with Chelsea, no, at Brighton, no,
Derby. Chelsea made him.
Even Enzo.
Yeah. Enzo walk up from a best young player walk up.
Yes.
Benfica almost 6 months to cry.
Yes.
So Chelsea made him.
So, if you look
at Adam, Chelsea made him. Yeah.
Aside these players in Pono, Chelsea are to still Chelsea bought prospect. Estivayo, Garnacho, Gittins, João Pedro, Liam Della.
Masa.
It's Chelsea there a project about ripe years. But Chelsea was only fortunate, say, coach in the first season. At least almost a sign of a coach or man a brea.
What you say? We will talk materials man or bit man brutal. Because Senyan no question pa ye can Chelsea fans. I thought be a simultaneous break and he say Trevor Chalobah. And yet this season your coach ya built an man form on the APJ into Trevor Chalobah na the Major League.
Kwakuna
man kind of crew.
When you are saying Manchester United, when you are saying Manchester United team ninye, Kwaku.
That is
Mejitum, United team ninye. But the Manchester United central defenders, I am telling you for a fact, say most of them best start to watch Chelsea.
Oh, of course. Of course,
you always complain about Ruben Dias or Man City. Which Chelsea central defender is better than Ruben Dias?
Ruben Dias is the number fan on corner.
And I'm say they be out complaining about Ruben Dias for Man City. Chelsea central defender ben Eche Ruben Dias.
Sisi den kamefa Fofana. And as
Fofana is consistent.
Mama Levi Cowell be.
Fofana is
also free injury bar.
Fofana now go for ya okay. They are not even available for selection.
Okay, Sisi the Omo available ne die.
Fine.
Fofana be fit they are fine.
So
because
Liverpool ball omo dey chew actually. Yet they are two central defenders. Best start to Chelsea.
Intina coach no you best start the season or cast up a center back munkai
yeah
and cast on use we mo inti what I think say the coach actually say o man qualities o man players obetimi dia abo what is the media you say
sure
o man materials papa obetimi dia ye adwuma because clearly the recruitment of the man no ma downgrade the attacking third ma downgrade no
se Chelsea etimi competing po na oni Arsenal no mo bo with red card in your draw or che Barcelona
doing well
e compete for the Premier League spot e bon ho modern or Champions League ni mo a Kwaku ni nyina ye coach ne nsa
yeah he's doing well it's me
because prospects no and ono na keka bom no no ne style e mo ball or the results de ma Chelsea enti ma ye mpenti Enzo Maresca black or on a short force me told am me bonachi
yeah
on niam bebre ho
yeah ono
Enzo Maresca to be honest you two Enzo Maresca ni amorim koso sesi abekwa akoso Maresca
oh dia mo ye no mo mpano a nyame adom a Pep Guardiola kwa na yakofa na
materials a Manchester United to spendings are United ye and anka yenya coach bi ti se Maresca Kwaku
mo so kra coaches apapa wo wiase mo ehu visa company
ni we league wo Portugal ntini nim se Maresca de wo ase ho e bi ko nya de
Asamuni. Anyway, coaches say be pam no rankings no and a slot at also fourth. Number 1 a Leeds United coach. Leeds United coach, you know. He played well against City. Yeah, was Chelsea still on one munjinindi. They also me Thomas Frank. They also me Scott Parker. And a slot also fourth.
Thomas Frank is come back.
Say almost diagram.
Or Gully Pennymas.
Say Thomas Frank. Say to. On say Thomas Frank no. Or your coach too. Me no. Nano cry no. Melinke to other issue. See Thomas Frank or your defensive coach. Tottenham. I'm supposed to cook. No, you're attacking. Need ultra attacking.
Yeah.
Inti no mo pobia or better side defensive no. Aso kakra de amom. But there was some kofa ubia or balance no. Inti way a total different Tottenham cry. And now why or a defensive coach on me we born in San we see defensive to say they're not born with Brentford no. Inti he needs to balance it. Or struggle kakra.
Or Gully Pennymas you.
I had to say Oliver Glasner. We shall born now or ball Frankfurt. Any born or Crystal Palace now. At Crystal Palace or two ultra defensive.
Sure.
Brentford not Frankfurt to obiemu ball.
Yeah.
But Crystal Palace would defend the pa. But no. They say on any day no. Mijini as a good coach and say Crystal Palace umuni materials.
Okay.
Nancy Crano or complaining. Now no we no press conference or something penny for us to say big it you. Club no about Europe for the very first time in clubs in history for many years. I won't boy Europe. I think I'm Bobi. Now or the major Europe instead of spending, you rather told him say cut the cost. About 2 years in here, let's not forget the Crystal Palace, Elusu Michael Olise, and a Bereche Eze. And some more ball, I say, Obia crane free. I'm always players a power.
Yeah.
How many players no moto? A dink at Yam Cotoni by so. Oh, inti, net dear no materials na wash. And no day a BB.
Yeah.
Such a coach with the thoughts na mano. He will go back to his Frankfurt days and start playing well.
Sure.
Anyway, now me say me cast and be actual service Abubakar. It's a Cameroon legend. Or say Icardi a better player than Victor Osimhen. Or say Osimhen goes in Kwana Oshe. Or say if you take away the goals, what else does Victor Osimhen provide? Or say Theo, put Tammy Abraham in the Galatasaray team, he will score more goals.
Was he under the influence of anything?
And
Kwakunim the Emiwawa say assembly but not just from a former footballer or a footballer, but from a striker.
Yeah.
And the Emiwawa. So what's Victor Osimhen you go free one man. Now Victor Osimhen was expected and Kobe de Abro number 9.
Says so Bobo ni become his animal.
Bo baby. Sana Maya Sa Haaland they set a record. It is not every striker that can play like Kylian Mbappe. It's also making sure say on a Jumantia I didn't buy as a number 9 goal scorer no or no why ye Moro Icardi, Tammy Abraham. And now they go to Victor Osimhen. There because go there mean who say be your time be. Your time who kwa. Your time who kwa.
But yaka Africa players na some through so a concert say Nigeria on board national team debut. He had 83 caps. He won medals, major ones. But I say, Capitos Wijay on Twasubu.
And say, Onya be money.
Misususa.
Because people were complaining, sir. He's been a weak link. Our Nigeria team.
No correct.
He hasn't been that bad. But through the con, even in his prime, in those days, now the problem back when they say only pace.
Okay.
Only speed. And he as only in America anymore. And only exposing him more.
Yeah.
When there's pressure on his team.
Yeah.
And on our supporters, then some for near there Nigeria shots or more can watch them. And may assure say coach and pay critical attention to that. And when we say something and the coach and the chassis say or bench captain of the side. Meaning say official time be say or bar. Maybe not behind the scenes there are other problems. But so your captain, who your leader, being put on the bench alone and guarantees our national team Debbie. Maybe there is more to it. enema bi sisi wo akyi enema bi asisi
in some there
ye mu bi yanya
say bia ne say Cameroon so o ma claim penyimfo ni nyina edi afi ho see ebia Nigeria also want to start with the young ones because a trend is a almost penyimfo no mo ha adwen on national team no mu dia ye mpam o mu nyina mfemfiri ho
and in pain bebre
ebia no so hu bibi sa
Africans so ne yetete sansem yo Africa not just your national teams your football clubs in impo players ne check akra bi no mo nyini wo team ni mu no than politicians no mo create problems issues any ade bebre so ade ne yen hwe ne yenya yen sesam free so ade ne ho kwaku
Biggie but me be sa question we yellow cards dodo pa EPU yes why na osusu say oh yeah king of yellow cards why no sha onya yellow cards pa top 5 ubekai ebia ubo ba akokra na top 5 no man kameka
Ramos
on number 1 279 yellow cards Felipe Melo another Intraman 266
Felipe Melo
Gerardo Felipe Melo dia Ochau 256 Arturo Vidal 250 Pepe say Pepe quite decent kakra
kwaku Pepe
when dey make you tia say send the cards
Pepe bi oda no okay because Pepe dey say ko oda Ramos e cheap na nka Arturo Vidal
but Pepe ni trimos mchen Ramos o Pepe the master Pepe nanka sananda just say Mourinho na bibi ha na that time ne dey kekero chese akwati mi said dem be twa Messi pa
Mourinho nanka sa di adwene foforo bi shape players
but it is what
it is. Me answer the nyanwanwa Sergio Ramos Arturo Vidal Pepe and Atamelo nyanwanwa kra nyanwanwa
wow Biggie nyame nhyirawo ebesan so ehia na ya be bonkomo we hoping to say bibia be fine with the World Cup no
sure
na yako group papa na ehu de be ye ho openyi God bless you afedi utimi call wife ale
said you can nim santi no
o call wife won enim
say me nware me ni wife
abi na hwehwe ne techra ma wo chiro
obetwe
okay agasa na wa tamfo bebre but
ni ma rekuntia wo
vem bibia be
ba ya na makai Yesu de na me de ahye me hu kran
sede
so no wanya bone da enso ye de ne bo ase nua so ne kromfo mu so ye pe kromfo no munku Yesu nti nipa su
ayo nyame nhyao your next video coming up bye bye